Hello, we're in Trondheim and the sun is shining. We are within a day's drive of the Arctic Circle and we've got blue skies and nigh on 20 Celsius, so we're doing much better than we anticipated. We have driven through about a month's worth of rain. It's pretty varied. We're just making our way towards the older centre of Trondheim, but from where we've parked on the outskirts and where we've walked through so far, it feels a lot more like we've been in the Ancoats part of Manchester or the Rope Walks part of Liverpool, a northwest city of England rather than a northwest city of Norway. Even little things like the paving stones, the roads, the road signs, the mix of sorts of older buildings and the new feels uncannily like home. You've got the same sort of red brick buildings that have been converted into trendy coffee bars and co-working spaces, shops, pop-up shops, restaurants. You've got the same student feel of the place walking through. Even the bins are the same. But then we walk past some buildings like these and remember that we are actually in Scandinavia, a few thousand miles from Liverpool. Spoke too soon about those blue skies and the nice weather. It started raining now, but not to let our spirits dampen. Let's show you where we are. So this is Nidaros Cathedral. They started building it in 1070 and it took them about 230 years to finish it. It's an extraordinary structure. So imposing, towering over this part of the city. There's a long connection with royalty here. The original church that they started building in 1030 was built on the grave of King Olaf II. He was king until 1015 and died in 1030 when they started building. On his death he became the patron saint, Saint Olaf of Norway. This west face of the cathedral was restored quite recently. You have the kings, the apostles, the saints, and some relatively modern figures as well. It's under their gaze that the kings of Norway are coronated to this day, and it provides a pretty regal backdrop to the occasion. Bridges have obviously been a recurring theme in these videos, but this is one of the oldest. It was opened in 1685. It was actually funded by the King of Denmark. So if earlier we were in ancoats or rope walks or somewhere that's quite industrial and felt quite English, well, the old town, I can report, is quintessentially Scandinavian. Unassuming, pastel decorated, shiplap timber buildings around cobbled streets with cyclists and walkers and joggers avoiding me and my camera. So I've got good news and bad news. Good news is we've driven about 6 hours north of Trondheim to Mosjøens. The bad news is we've got a flat tyre. It's 1 in the morning and this light is a pretty poor angle for you to be able to see, and it might not look that flat. That's because I filled it with air about 20 minutes ago. Drove to where we planned on staying the night, and then it was hissing at me. Going to pour some water over it, see if we can see. There we go, look at this here. You can see the air just flowing out of it, so that is slightly concerning. We're going to find somewhere nearby, near this air, so that we can drive around. See if we can make our ferry to Bodo. See you in the morning.